Om. Om. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gopala Giridhara Bala Gopala Giridhara Bala Gopi Lola Gokula Bala Gopala Giridhara Bala Goparipala Narayana Goparipala Narayana 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 Goparipala Narayana Govinda Govinda Narayana Sai Govinda Govinda Narayana Sai Govinda Govinda Narayana Gopala Giridhara Bala. Saira.
Sairam. We'll start today's sixth session of the online satsang, and Bhagavad Gita series will be starting today, and we'll be able to just run up a few selected slokas. Although all the 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita are important, but because of our time constraint, we will be just going through a few selected slokas in each chapter, and then after the slokas are completed, give the summary for the chapter. This is what we will try today, and we'll see how effective it is by Swami's grace, and then for the remaining weeks we can improve upon that. And also today, being 5th September, today is a Teachers' Day, and happy Teachers' Day to everyone. And Swami was also observing this in Prashanti Nilayam, because Swami said, teacher is the most important personality in any human life, and education is important only if there are teachers. If there are no teachers, then who will teach? And that is the most important thing. That's why the teachers are the foundation of education society. And for the educational society, since the teachers make the foundation, and this is commemorated to celebrate the birthday of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was the previous Vice President and President of India for some time, was a great philosopher and a great educationalist, and was also a teacher in various colleges in Madras Presidency and also in Central College in Bangalore. And remembering the teacher, Radhakrishnan, and then Swami was telling, the real teacher is a teacher who not only teaches the subject, but also takes one to Sadguru and one to the Parama Guru. And therefore, the Sadguru and Parama Guru, Now, Satya Sai Sadguru is the divine teacher who has been teaching all the various Upanishads, Vedas, everything through its divine discourses, all these years. And now, from Satya Sai Baba's Paramaguru Atvam, we have now the glimpses of able to hear the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the Gita means song, and song is a kind of a conversation between not just Arjuna and Sri Krishna in the battlefield at Kurukshetra, but it is also a divine conversation between the Bhagavanta and the Bhakta and the Nara and the Narayana. And therefore, since it's a direct conversation, unlike any other Mahabharata, Ramayana, and any other Upanishad and other thing written by some other authors, but here it's a direct conversation, which means the Bhagavad Gita has the highest importance among various the Granthas and the Shastras. And also, the Bhagavad Gita Acharya, he is the Jagat Guru. That's why the Krishna Paramatma is also regarded as Gita Acharya, Gita Paramacharya, and Shri Jagat Guru. And this Bhagavad Gita is a recitation of the divine conversation between Sri Krishna Paramatma and Arjuna, and in between a few slokas between Sanjaya. And Sanjaya was given the divine drishti to see and then tell Dhritarashtra about all the happenings on the battlefield. And that's how the Gita, Bhagavad Gita starts. And Bhagavad Gita, before we start the chapters, it is a practice to recite the Dhyanam shlokas. Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatan Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Garitam Puranamanina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayini Ambatva Manusantadami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patnetraha Yenatvaya Bhartatahila Purnaha Rajvalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Otravechaikapani Danamudraya Krishnaya Gitam Brutaduhe Namaha Sarvo Upanishado Gavo Dodda Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsa Sujit Bhokta Dugdam Gitamrutam Mahat Vasudeva Satam Devam Kamsachanuramadhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma Drona Tata Jala Kandaran Ilopala Chalyagra Vati Kripena Vahani Karanena Velakula Ashwattama Karina Gauramakara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirina Kalapandavera Nadi Kaivartaka Keshavaha Parashari Vachaka Sarojamaram Gitartha Gandotkatam Nana Kanaka Kesaram Harikata Sambodhana Bodhikam Loke Sajjana Shatpadera Rahara Epi Yamanum Mudha Buyat Partha Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsina Sheyase Mukam Karochi Vachalam Pangum Lankayate Grim Yatrupatamham Vande Paramananda Madhvam Yam Brahma Varindra Rudramartaka Sunmanti Vestavahi Vede Sangapadakram Upanishad Gayanti Samagaha Jana Vastita Gatena Mansaha Pashyantiyam Yoginoho Yasyantana Vidusura Surakanaha Deva Yatasmai Namaha. And we also have, whenever people want to recite some Grantha Shastras, like many a time children are offered chocolates to come near to them, talk to them, or do some work. Bhagavan also offers some chocolates for reading Bhagavad Gita, so that the people take interest and sit and listen. And that's why it is the Gita Mahatmyam, a few slokas of Gita Mahatmam. Daro Vachaha, Bhagavan Parameshana Bhakti Ravya Vicharini, Prarabdam Bhujyamanasya, Katam Bhavati He Prabho, Vishnu Ruvacha, Prarabdam Bhujyamano Hi Gita Bhyasa, Ratasada, Sa Mukta Saki Loke Karmanano Palipyate, Mahapapadi Papani Gita Dhyanam Karoti Jet, Kochit Sparshanam Nakurvanti, Nalini Dalamam Bhuvat, Gita Yaha, Pustakam, Yatra Pataka, Pravartate, Tatra, Sarvani, Tirtani, Prayagadini, Tatravai, Sarve Devascha Rishio, Yoginaha, Pannagasche, Gopala, Gopika, Vapi, Narada, Uddhava, Parshadaihe, पाठे समर्थः संपूर्णो संपूर्णे ततो अर्धं पाठमाचरेत् तथा गोदानजं पुण्यं लभते नात्र संशयः त्रिभागं पठमानस्तु गंगास्नानं फलं लभेत् गंगास्नानं फलं लभेत् षडंशं शपमानस्तु सोमयागफलं लभेत् एकाध्यायं तु यो नित्यं पठते भक्तिसंयुतः रुद्रलोकं मावप्नोति गणो भूत्वा वसेश्चिरम् गीतार्थ श्रवणासक्तो महापाप युतोऽपि वा वैकुंठं समवाप्नोति विष्णुना सकमोदते। सूत उवाच महात्म्यमेतत् गीताय मया प्रोक्तं सनातनं गीतांत च पठेद्यस्तु यद्युक्तं तत्फलं लभेत्। श्रीवराहपुराणे गीतमाहात्म्यं सम्पूर्णम्। The meaning of this in Kannada, because we had somewhere in Kannada also, so some people who want to know about Kannada want this discourses in Kannada also can understand. ವಿಷ್ಣು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಪ್ರಾರಬ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿರುವ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಭಕ್ತಿಯು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಿದ್ಧಿಸಬಹುದು ಎಂದು ಭೂಮಿ ತಾಯಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಗೀತಾಭ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತನಾದವನಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಮಬಂಧನವಿಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಪಲೇಪವಿಲ್ಲ. ಗೀತೆಯ ಪುಸ್ತಕವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೋ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪಠಣೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತದೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಯಾಗಾದಿ ಸಕಲ ತೀರ್ಥಗಳು ಬಂದು ನೆಲೆಸುತ್ತವೆ. ವೇದಗಳು, ಋಷಿಗಳು, ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಮೊದಲಾದವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೆಲೆಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಪರಮಾತ್ಮರ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣನು ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಇರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ವೇದಗಳ ಸಾರವಾಗಿರುವ ಅದನ್ನು ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಸ್ವರೂಪನಾದ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನೇ ಅರ್ಜುನನಿಗೆ ಈ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸಾಧಕ ಜೀವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದನು. ದಿನವೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಓದಿದವನು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಪಡೆದು ಮುಕ್ತನಾಗುವನು. ಕೊನೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಟ ಆ ಗೀತೆ ಆ ಎಂದು ಉಚ್ಚರಿಸುವವನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಓದೇ ಇರುವವನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಉತ್ತಮ ಗತಿ ದೊರೆಯುವುದು. ಎಂಥ ಪಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದರೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಮನನ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಪಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಪರಮಪದವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಅವಲಂಬಿಸಿ ಜನಕ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ಮೊದಲಾದವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನೇಕರು ಅರಸರು, ಖ್ಯಾತರು, ಮುಕ್ತರು ಆದರು. ಈ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಓದಿ ತರುವಾಯ ಈ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ್ಯವನ್ನು ಓದಬೇಕು. ಶ್ರೀ ವರಾಹ ಪುರಾಣ ಗೀತಾ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ್ಯ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು. Now we will proceed to some of the important facets of Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita has been also given very lot of importance by various Sadgurus and various Swamijis all over the world. Sri Swami Vivekananda spoke about Bhagavad Gita even in Chicago in the World Conference of Spiritual Conference at USA in 1890, more than 130 years back. And he propounded that because of Bhagavad Gita being there, the entire world is able to survive and stand as his firm foundation. And in America, when he was there, some people made fun, saying that there are various books of various cultures and others beliefs were kept. And Bhagavad Gita was in the bottom. And somebody said, see, where is your Bhagavad Gita? And Swami Vivekananda saw that it was in the bottom. And all upon that, there are 20, 30 more books was kept on that. And then Swami Vivekananda said, yes, that's what it is. And because of Bhagavad Gita being at the bottom, it has been able to withstand the entire strength, and it is supporting all other religions. And if Bhagavad Gita was not there, all other religions, all other dharmic activities would have crumbled. And this is what actually Swami Vivekananda propounded in the big gathering at USA, and there was a thunderous applause from all the people who had gathered there from different countries, different religions. And this is the great Mahatmya of Sri Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, Sri Swami Chinmayananda Mission has been doing this Bhagavad Gita Jnana Yajna for several hundreds and thousands of lectures series have been done. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri ISKCON, Sri Sathya Sai Baba also gave a lot of importance in whatever discourses. There was no discourse which did not end with quoting a couple of shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. And similarly, Sri Sai Baba, during his avatar days, he even said that if Bhagavad Gita book is just kept, even the heart of the person or the chest of a person, even he will not have heart attack, he will not have any diseases. Like that is the great virtue of keeping even the Bhagavad Gita. And Swami Sathya Sai Baba was telling when they started MBA classes in Satsai University, then he said, the Bhagavad Gita is the MBA book. You don't have to go to any other university and do a separate MBA course. for others who are not able to do it. He said, read Bhagavad Gita, you will get an MBA. MBA of what? M, mind, B, body, A, Atma. There are mind, body, and Atma. All the connected things are covered in the Bhagavad Gita. And therefore, if you read, recite, write, hear, breathe Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavad Gita's effect will be there. And that's why, in the end also, Shankaracharya also said about Bhagavad Gita, where the three Gas, the Ga, one is the Gita, another is the Go, the cow, and the Govinda, they are there. And the Bhagavad Gita flows like the fluent Ganges river, like the pure Ganges river flows, Bhagavad Gita flows. And let us now listen to the flow of Bhagavad Gita from the songs of Sri Krishna as detailed as per the shlokas. We will go through the shlokas of the first chapter called Arjuna Vishada Yoga. There are totally 18 chapters, as most of you know about it. I am not going to the details of that. We are rushing through some of the shlokas of the chapter first, which is called Arjuna Vishada Yoga. We are starting with that. Saira. Om Pratamodhyayah Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Om first shloka is Dhritarashtra is starting the Bhagavad Gita asking the question to Sanjaya. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta, Yutsavaha, Mamakaha, Pandavaschaiva, Kim Kurvatu, Sanjaya. And then Sanjaya replies, the second shloka, Dushtva Pandava Nikam, Yudam, Duryodhanastada, Acharya Mupasangamya, Raja, Vachana Mabravit. Then it goes on. Then Sanjaya goes on explaining who are all there coming to the one. And Swami used to say, what is this Kurukshetra and Dharmakshetra? The Kurukshetra is Dharmakshetra. Unlike the belief, Kurukshetra means people if they go. Sometimes the families are never wanting to go to Kurukshetra, thinking that there will be quarrel between brothers of the family. But Swami said, Kurukshetra is the real Dharmakshetra. And that is where, for the Dharma's sake, the battle was fought and not for other things. Therefore, if you want to be dharmic, go to Kurukshetra. And even in the Kurukshetra, there is on the Kurukshetra battlefield, where the Bhagavad Gita was recited, in that place is a big place, and that has been made a very ornamental one and decorated. And that's the place where Bhagavad Gita was taught, and that place is worshipped even today. Then, Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yata bhagmavastitaha bhishmameva abhirakshantu bhavantaka sarva evahi tasya sanjanayan harsham kurvurdha pitamaha simmanadam vinodyoshchai shankam dadmo pratapavan. Then Sanjaya went on telling Dhritarashtra who are all the people in the Duryodhana side or the Kaurava side. And then after hearing this, Pitamaha, Bhishma Pitamaha, he knows his conch and he blew his conch. And similarly, different people blew their different conches. And various conches are blown. Tataha Shvetair Hare Yukte, Mati Sandane Stitau, Madhava Pandavaschaiva, Divya Shanko Prasadmutu, Panchajanyam Rishikesha, Devadattam Dhananjaya, Poundram Dadmo Mahashankam, Bhimakarma Rukodaraha, Ananta Vijayam Raja, Kunti Putro Yushcharaha, Nakulasadescha, Subosha Manipushpako, Kashyascha Parameshwasaka, Shikandicha Maharataka, Dushtadumna Viratascha Satikischa Prajaka, Drupado Drupade Yacha, Sarvashka Prithvipate, Saubatrashcha Mahabahu, Shankan Dadmo, Pitak. Like this, all the Pandavas people also, they blew their conches because the starting, that war is going to start, blowing of the conches is supposed to be the starting of the war. And then at this time, what happened? Ata Vyavasthitan Dushtva Datarashtan Kapit Gajaka Pravruttesha Sampate Dhanudyama Pandavaha Tushikesham Tada Vakyam Idamaka Mahipate Arjuna Vacha Senayor Ubayor Madhye Ratam Tapayami Achyuta Yavudane Yavude Tani Rikshe Agam Yodda Yoddu Kaman Avasthitan Kaimarya Saka Yodavyam Asmin Rana Samudbhave Yotsamanana Vekshegam Yayetat Samagata Datarashtasya Durbuddhe Vidye Priyachikishava Sanjaya Vacha Evamukta Rishikesho Gudakeshena Bharata Senayorbhyoर्मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमाम्. Then Arjuna requested Krishna to go and stop the Ratha in between the two Sainyas so that he can see what all the people ready to fight from the Kaurava side. He sees Bhishmadronapramikitakah sarvesham cha mahikshitaam uvacha partha paschaitan samavetani kuruniti tatra paschattitan parthakas pitrunata pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratrun putran pautran sakimstata shashuran sudascheva senayoruvayorupi tan samikshasa kaunteya sarvan bandhun avastitan krupaya paraya vishto vishiran abbravi. Now Arjuna says, seeing all the people who are all the relatives, some are grandfather, grandchildren, then gurus and brothers and cousins and brothers-in-law and all these people. And after seeing this, he becomes Vishidan Ramabravit. Arjuna says with Vishadha, and he is moved by sorrow. Tushtemam Sajanam Krishna, use some Samapastitam. Seeing this, what is happening? Sidanti mama gatrani mukam cha parishishyati. Vepatushcha sharire me romahashashcha jayate. Gandivam samsate hasta takshaiva parideshyate nacha shaknomyam avakutam brahmati vache mamanaha. Nimittani chapashyami viparitani keshava nacha shreyo anupashyami hatva sajana makave. Then Arjuna, like some of us, when difficulties come, we become philosophers and we become spiritual, we become cowards. And then we always think, no, we will not do this, and we try to retreat. And same thing happened to Arjuna also. Then he went on even giving lectures to Krishna. If I do this, what happens? Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatana. Dharme natte kulam krishnam. Adharmo abhivatyuta. Adharmo abhivagatyuta. Adharma abhivavat krishna pradishyanti kulastriya shrishu. Dushtasu vashtena jayate varna sankaraha. Utsanna kuladharmanam manishanam janadana narike anitam vaso bhavatityanu shushruma aho bat mahat papam kartum evasita vayam yadrajaskalobena hantum sajanamuttitaka yadi mama prasikaram ashastram shastrapaniha datrashtam gane hanyuhu tanme kshemataram bhavet. Sanjay uvacha eva muktya arjuna sanke ratopaste upavishat visrujya sasharam chapam shoka samvignam anahasa. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishad Brahma Vidyam Yoga Shastra Sri Krishnajana Samvade Vishada Yoga Nama Prasamadhyaya Sampurnaha. In the Prasamadhyaya Vishada Yoga, because the Vishada is sorrowfulness of Sri Krishna and a dejected state also. And dejected state of Arjuna, and Arjuna is consoled. Now in the second chapter, it is called Sankhya Yoga. Sanjaya Uvacha Om Bhagavan Uvacha Yetasvam Kashmanabhidam Vishame Samupastitam Anarya Jushtamasvargyam Akirtikaram Arjuna Klaibyam Masma Gamagapataha Naitatayu Upadyate Shudram Udayaurbhalyam Yaktotishta Parantapa. Then Krishna says this is not the time to become dejected or wanting to stop the war or run away because you are now suffering from Karpanya Dosho Apagata Swabhavaha Pruchamitvam Dharma Sammudaka Chetaka Yashreka Sandishitam Bruhitan Me Shishastekam Shadimam Tam Prapannam. Then Sri Krishna starts his lecture to Arjuna. Asho Chananya Shoshastum Pragnavadam Shabashase Katasu Nagatasumsha Nanu Shochante Panditaka Latvayahum Jatunasam Latvam Neme Janaripaha Tachevana Vishyamaha Sarve Vayamata Param Dehino Asminita Deke Kaumaram Yavanam Jara Tata Dekantara Prapti Deras Tatnam Yate Matra Spashasta Kaunteya Shito Sakadukadaha Agama Payano Nityaga Tam Stitikshna Swabharata Nasato Vidyate Bhavo Na Bhavo Vidyate Sataha Ubayoropi Dushtontaka Tanvayos Tatpatarushibi Avinashi Vidhi Yena Sarvamidam Tatam Vinasham Vyasya Na Kashit Kartumadhati Ya Yenam Veti Hantaram Yashainum Manyate Hatam Ubauto Navijanito Nayam Hantina Hanyate Najayate Mriyate Va Kadachit Nayam Bhutva Bhavitava Na Bhuyaka Ajo Nityaka Shashato Yam Puranona Adnyate Hanyamana Sharire Vasam Sijirnani Yata Vikaraya Navani Krishnati Naro Parani Tata Shirirani Vikaya Jirnaya Jirnani Anyani Samyati Navani Dehi Astedyo Ayamadhyahyo Ayam Akledyo Shoshe Evacha Nitya Sarvakatastanu Chalo Ayam Sanatana अव्यक्तोऽयमचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकारोऽयमुच्यते तस्मादेवं चैनं नानुशोचितुमर्हसि अथ चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मुतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युः ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मात् परिहार्यार्थे न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि. Sri Krishna now goes on consoling Arjuna. It is not the time to think of any of these. The people who are all coming here, you are afraid that they are all dying. But why are you afraid of the birth and death? And birth and death is all destined by God. And whoever is born has to die. And since they are all destined to die, and they will be, however, made to die, even if you do not make the war. And then he says, Subhadukka, Sukadukke, Sabe Krutva, Labha Labho, Jaya Jayo, Tato Yuddhaya Yujvasya, Naivam Papama Vaptasi, Vyavasayatmika Buddhike, Ekega Kudandana, Bhushakanantascha, Buddhayo, Vyavasayina, Avyavasayinam. And today we are closing with 2 more slokas. And because since Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi is waiting, and I don't want to delay her this thing, the remaining slokas of the remaining chapters will continue next week. And I am closing with another 2-3 slokas. Karmanyevadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana ma karmapala heturbuhu ma te sangosta karmani. Om Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Arjuna Uvacha Hita Pragnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava Yudhikam prabhasheta kimachita vjeta kim. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Rajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmanyevatmanah tuttaga Hita Pragnasya uchyate. Then Shri Lord Krishna gives a lecture on Chitta Prajna, the lakshanas, the qualities and the gunas of the Chitta Prajna. And then he asks Arjuna to become a Chitta Prajna. And the quality of Chitta Prajna and the remaining slokas of the remaining adhyayas will continue next week. With this, we are concluding the session for today. And Sai Ram, thanks all of you. And thanks Sai Pershan for this good opportunity being provided to all the Sai devotees. I now request Vijay Lakshmi to kindly take over. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram, can you hear me?
Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
Yeah. Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan. I am going to narrate some of my experiences of Swami, and this would I want to connect it with some of his messages. We came to Swami's fold in 2008, 11 years ago. We had just taken early retirement from our banks, and we had lots of leisure time on hand. I have to mention that though we actually came into Swami in 2008, 30 years before that, our marriage was fixed in a house, my cousin's house, where Swami's picture was there in every room. This again proves that our coming into Sai is not accidental, but it is Swami's long-term plan. In 2008, a group of people in our layout started Sai Bhajan on Thursdays. No one was an expert. We used to religiously write the bhajans and practice during the week and sing on Thursdays. All of us very passionate about bhajan singing. Naturally, it was improving every day, and number of people participated also went up. Our bhajans became very popular in the layout, and this went on for a few months. One day, accidentally, we came across JP Nagar Sai Gitanjali Samiti building. I think it was Swami's plan. The building, the hall, the sound, the highly trained singers, all mesmerizing, and that more important, extra vibration, because Swami was physically present on 2 occasions. We started attending bhajans frequently, and then we were attending them very regularly. People wanted us to join the mainstream, and we joined different singing groups. Our bhajan singing in Sai Gitanjali was going on for some time. Simultaneously, Swami gave my husband, Krishnan, work of making monthly reports. Then he started doing announcements on all 5 days, except weekend when youth would take over. People used to comment that his one announcement is equivalent to some few bhajans. There is so much used to be, that energy and the vibration was so much on us. But that is for Swami's reward and honor. My husband started going to hospital seva, and he used to help in Sai Geetanjali bookshop, and he used to help in Amritakala's distribution seva with youth. Whenever he was doing these other sevas other than bhajan singing, his prayer was that Swami has to take care of his parents. His father was 91 and his mother was 86. Swami took care of both of them and gave them Sadgati with 3 months difference between them, and both of them got Ekadashi day. Till their last day they were active. This is one reward Swami gave. Swami says, you do my work, I do your work. This is what happened to us. And one more, our prayers continued and our work also continued. In the meantime, my daughter, she had to get an issue. The child that also was answered by Swami, he gave a beautiful girl on a Durgashtami day, which is special to Swami, on a Thursday, and it was a date was 18th April, which was Swami's 9 numbers. We felt highly blessed, and this was during our 4 years of stay in Sai Geetanjali. Then this was in 2014. In 2014, we knew we have to give back whatever we learned. So we started our work in a new place. In 2014, we came to Sai Premanjali. The people in charge there were mentioning that they have been praying to Swami to send someone to guide them on conducting bhajans. We used to religiously go and sit on time and did our work from chanting Om to Vibhuti Mantra, including decorating Swami's pictures with lot of flowers and garland. The crowd there started increasing, and that year they started Bal Vikas with 60 students, and there also Swami made my husband play an important role. End of that 1 year, Vibhuti materialized on Swami's pictures and the cloth covering Swami's chair. We felt highly honored, highly rewarded. And this was also the time when my daughter was blessed with a second child. We had second grandchild. Again, this is about you do my work and I do your work. This is what we had to know from Swami. Then we came to Koramangala in Sai Sparshan. Here, Swami wanted us to introduce Ashtotram chanting on Thursdays before bhajans and reading thought for the day. The idea of Ashtotram chanting in big groups is inspired by the Samitis in US. There, they do the Swami's Ashtotram before the bhajans on Thursdays. They do it very elaborately. They would distribute pamphlets where Ashtotram is written in 3-4 languages. People have to take it, read it, and give it back when they go home. Swami made sure we got our place in US also. This is thanks to Swami. In 2015, I am going to another message of Swami. This message is you do my work, I do your work. There's one more message of Swami which we feel we were experiencing in our life is whoever loves and serves all, the Lord loves and honors them. This honor, both of us we got on different occasions. In 2011, just before Swami left, in 2011 February, those days we just joined Samiti, first Samiti in 2009, so 2010, 2011. So that 1.5 years, we were making a lot of trips to Puttaparthi because people used to tell us like as much as possible you try to visit. So we used to go very frequently. One of those trips in February 9th, in 2011, we were at Parthi for darshan. Those days we used to visit Parthi very frequently. Any special occasion, our birthdays, children birthdays, wedding days, like that. We were, on February 9th, we were sitting in darshan line. Both of us got first line. Those days, Swami was not coming for darshan every day. Already 2 days he had not come. People were doubtful, but the whole crowd in Kulwant Hall anxiously waiting for the good news that Swami will come. That time we got the message that Swami was coming for darshan. The whole crowd was excited and happy, and Swami came in a car with windows closed. The car was moving very slowly. Car came in front of the line where my husband was sitting, and suddenly stopped for a few seconds. Swami down the windows of the glass windows and raised his right hand and showed Abhayahastam, an exclusive Abhayahastam from Swami for my husband. A very big blessing in our life. This is about my husband. This is about me, how I got my honor and blessing. In the last 3 years, Swami introduced me to hospital seva. Only 2 days in a month I used to go. Also, I became part of Vidya Vahini. You must be knowing Vidya Vahini. So I became a part of Vidya Vahini, where as a teacher, I was teaching rural teachers to empower them with a better spoken English. Maybe that's why Swami has given me today this Teachers' Day. Rural teachers. So I started participating Narayan Seva in Madurai. Madurai is my sister's place. At least once in a year we visit. One of those visits, I visited this lady devotee's house, where their house is always flooded with Swamis, materialized Vibhuti, Kumkum, Haldi, Amritam, gemstones, Rudraksham, etc., etc. I came to know that she is doing lots of Narayan Seva, medical Seva, Gram Seva, a lot of other Sevas apart from conducting bhajans in her house. I understood that this house is highly blessed one, so I wanted to participate in whatever she was doing. So it is in Madurai. I cannot do it physically. So I could only contribute from Bangalore. I did my might. Next time when we visited Madurai, we visited this blessed house. We spent some time. Meantime, suddenly this lady just told us, as if Swami was telling through her, you both as a couple do namaskaram to Swami. And she went inside. Me and my husband sincerely prayed to Swami and did namaskaram. The minute our forehead touched the floor, there was a shower of something falling on my head. 1 minute we were wondering, and then we opened our eyes and saw that it was a shower of that diamond sugar candies we call kalkand. That kalkand, the shower of kalkand on my head and elachi on him. An unforgettable, beautiful blessing from Swami. We continued our seva with this lady for some more time. And next time I visited, we got another shower of badam cashew dates. That is Swami's way of appreciating our work. And this is about Swami's message. Whoever serves all, I honor them. Then I have to talk about this power of vibhuti. Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhuti. Swami's Vibhuti not only bestows good health, but in a wonderful manner fulfill other needs also. I have this habit of smearing Vibhuti on everything, like whenever somebody has a headache, any ache, the small children, stomachache, everything. So I came across this episode of a foreigner, Peterson, I have read in Tapovan, where this person puts Vibhuti in the mouth and pray for a good seating arrangement in a flight. Swami answered his prayer beautifully. In our life also, we came across such a situation. One of our trips to US, we were having a stop at Chicago, and then we have to proceed to Dallas. For migration check, we needed more than 3 hours. That day, the flight was delayed already. Reaching Chicago, it was 1.5 hours delayed. We had only 1.5 hours left. The connecting flight was just 1.5 hours away. The place was full of people. And when we checked, they told us, minimum it will take 3 hours. And we panicked. We didn't know what to do. So it was really a panicking situation because it was evening time, night time. And we have to stop over there. It's a new place. Take a cancelled ticket, take ticket and all, everything was. So we thought, so immediately Swami put that idea into our head. So we decided, follow this. Like I always carry this materialized vibhuti in my purse. So we decided we will take a pinch of it, put it in the mouth, close our eyes and pray, Swami, you have to do something. We have to reach the gate in 1 hour. We didn't know anything about it. So we just did it, but I had full faith Swami is going to help. So we just closed our eyes, and after 1 minute we opened the eyes and we checked around, and I saw this Indian lady. I checked up with her. She didn't want to commit anything. She just showed some direction. I saw some airport officers were sitting there. Then one more person we checked, and he also said something like that. So I knew there is something in that corner. So I went to that corner. They were all sitting. As soon as they saw me, I didn't say anything. They said, "You want wheelchair?" Like that. I didn't know whether that wheelchair is going to help me. So again, I told them like this, we have to reach in 1 hour the other gate. So yeah. So again he said, "Wheelchair, you want wheelchair?" Then I said, "Yes." Then I understood that that is the way you can just go. It's a shortcut way of going to. So I got it, and they gave her royally, they gave one assistant, and I was in wheelchair and he was walking, my husband was walking with me, and we reached. And this is a beautiful miracle, I will say, because that is in a foreign land we were harassed. So this is one of our, this thing. So this is the potency of Vibhuti. There are other quotes of Swami which I want to insist for like people to just follow. There is one. It says, Swami says, all this, Swami says, whatever I'm saying, he is guaranteeing the results. So Swami says, family that pray together, stay together. So we try our maximum to keep the family together when we are praying or bhajan singing. And Swami also says, no emergency for my devotees. So this also we can believe. We would have come across so many situations, but it won't be an emergency situation. And Swami is telling, use your skill and talent till the last day. The skill and talent, for example, for us, this is bhajan singing is our talent and skill. So like whatever we have, so we should be able to use. And Swami is telling in a very strong words, don't take me for granted. So this is another, this thing, we should not take Swami for granted for anything. For anything, that's what I will say. So these are a few of our experiences, and the list is endless for every devotee of Swami. We take this opportunity as thanksgiving for Swami. Now we would like, okay. So this is taken as thanksgiving for Swami, and we would like to end the bhajan, end the talk with one Guru bhajan, Sai Ram. Sainath,
Sainath Dinanath Brahma Rupa Sadguru, Sainath Dinanath Brahma Rupa Sadguru, Nirakara He Akara Satya Sai Sadguru, Nirakara He Akara Satya Sai Sadguru, Mata Pita Sadguru, Sakala Tu Hi Sadguru, Mata Pita Sadguru, Sakala Tu Hi 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 Sadguru, Omkara Sadguru, Nirvikara Sadguru, Omkara Sadguru, Nirvikara Sadguru, Nirvikara Sadguru, Omkara Sadguru, Nirvikara Sadguru, Omkara Sadguru, Sainath Dinanath Brahma Rupa Sadguru.
Okay, Sai Ram, Praveen, Vinod, thank you very much.
Sai Ram.
Yeah.
Thank you for the wonderful speech.
Yeah, very nice, Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Thank you.
Sai Ram to everyone. It was a good session. Good talk by Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi. Sai Ram.
Sai